Hello friends, hope you are doing well. Today's video is very special because we are going to discuss most important OC questions which can be asked in board exam 2021. This is the most awaited video and many students requested to make a video on important OC questions. So here it is. But keep in mind, this is just a guesswork. You have to learn the complete syllabus. This video is just a guideline that on which topic, what type of questions can be asked. In this video, omitted part of the syllabus is not mentioned. So let us start. First chapter, Principles of Management. In this chapter, you should keep in mind that Henry Fayol is the father of general or modern management and F.W. Taylor is the father of scientific management. Do not get confused in this. In chapter number 1, Principles of Henry Fayol is the most important topic. So prepare any 4 to 5 principles of Henry Fayol properly with good explanation. If you are writing principles of unity of command or principle of scalar chain, then you are supposed to draw diagram also. So prepare this topic thoroughly. The next topic in first chapter is the nature of principles of management. This topic also you prepare nicely. It is a very simple one and I have prepared video on this topic also. So you can refer that video and you can prepare your topic properly. So from chapter number 1, you can prepare any 5 principles of Henry Fayol and nature of principles of management. Now let us go to chapter number 2, functions of management. In this chapter, one distinguish between will be asked. So on page number 13, comparative study is given based on all the functions of management. Learn this properly. One distinguish between will be asked on this. From this chapter, one justify the following can be asked. So on page number 35, question number 6, total 5 statements are given. You can learn this justify the following statement. Anyone will be asked in exam. Now chapter number 3, entrepreneurship development. This chapter is asked only for 5 marks. So I think characteristics or functions of entrepreneur can be asked. So learn both the questions properly, characteristics of entrepreneur and functions of entrepreneur. Now the chapter number 4, business services. This is very important chapter because it is asked for many marks. Anyone distinguish between asked on page number 92, whatever is there from the omitted part that you ignore, but other distinguish between you have to learn properly. Any one distinguish between can be asked for 4 marks. In answer in brief, one question can be asked. So learn marine insurance policies, types of warehouses and utility function of banks properly. Even the last question, which is a long answer question and asked for 8 marks, will be come from this chapter. So on page number 93, you have to refer these questions and you must learn principles of insurance, types of bank and different functions of warehousing. Any one question can be asked in the last question. Now we'll move towards the chapter number 5, which is the emerging modes of business. From this chapter also, one distinguish between will be asked for 4 marks. So learn distinguish between traditional business and e-business and e-commerce and BPO and KPO. Any one can be asked. Similarly, from page number 111, any one question can be asked. One question can be asked on the outsourcing or advantages and disadvantages of e-business. Even there are the chances of asking justify the following from this chapter. So 3 are there. Learn all those 3 properly so you can write it in exam. Now the chapter number 6, which is the social responsibilities of business. From this chapter, one case study for 3 marks can be asked. So on page number 130 and 131. Total 3 case studies are given. Learn them properly. Any one case study can be asked. This chapter is very critical because social responsibility towards any group interest can be asked. But you can learn the social responsibility towards the consumers, towards the government, and even towards the society. I think those are important. Apart from this, you can learn any 4 CSR activities. Even there are the chances to ask the justify the following from this chapter. So total 5 are given in this chapter. You learn all these 5 justification which can be asked in exam. Chapter number 7, consumer protection. Any one question for 4 marks or 5 marks which are given on page number 149. Either they will ask the need of consumer protection or rights of consumer or responsibilities of consumer. Even justify the following statement can be asked from this chapter. There are total 3 which are given on page number 149. Learn these 3 carefully and properly so you can write it in exam. One distinguish between will certainly come from this chapter for 4 marks. On page number 149, distinguish between district commission and state commission and national commission, or district commission and national commission. Anyone will come for exam. Definitely anyone will come for exam. You prepare it thoroughly. Then the last chapter, which is also very important, marketing. Anyone will come for 4 marks or 5 marks. From page number 167, you learn the significance of marketing to the society. 4 P's of product marketing mix, which are product, place, promotion and price, and 3 P's in marketing of services that you learn carefully and properly. Then you learn what is packaging, labeling, standardization, grading, branding, and importance of marketing to the firm as well as to the consumers also. Even the last question, which is a long answer question asked for 8 marks, will come from this chapter. From page number 163, you learn all these 3 questions. Total 7 P's of marketing, functions of marketing, and importance of marketing that you learn properly. In last question, 2 questions will be given. One we have to attempt, and these 2 questions most probably will come from business services and marketing. So learn this carefully. Now we'll just see the chapter wise distribution so you will get a better idea. See, from first chapter, principles of management, one answer in brief for 4 marks and attempt the following for 5 marks will be asked. Objective type questions can be asked for 2 marks or 3 marks. From second chapter, functions of management, one distinguish between, one answer in brief and one justify the following will be asked, and 2 objectives questions will be there. From third chapter, entrepreneurship development, attempt the following will be asked for 4 or 5 marks and one objective question or no objective questions will be there. From fourth chapter, business services, one distinguish between, answer in brief and last question will be asked and 3 objectives can be there. From fifth chapter, emerging modes of business, one case study for 3 marks and one distinguish between for 4 marks and 3 objective questions will be there. From sixth chapter, social responsibilities of business, one case study, one answer in brief or justify the following. Any one out of these will be asked and 3 objective questions will be there. From seventh chapter, consumer protection, one distinguish between, one answer in brief or justify the following, and 3 objective questions will be there for 3 marks. And the last chapter, marketing, attempt the following, last question which is for 8 marks. So total 80 marks with options and 20 marks objectives compulsory you have to attempt. So get a proper understanding of this chapter wise distribution and prepare your subject nicely, smartly and carefully. You can get maximum marks in this subject. In next video, I will explain you how to write the theory answers in OC. So take care. See you soon. Bye.